disappeared. Yeah. Let's replay. Yep. Okay, so there apparently was somebody up here. I'd like to go hit from that. But they paid for it. Large. I'm not sure. They may have dispersed. Can't be sure. Let's have a look at the log. Yeah, took one casualty from that. Oh, 10 X's. So my heavy machine guns which were set at long range, provided some covering fire, and one of my Schützen also fired at it, an opportunity fire. I caused 3 casualties, and that's one that just fired at mine, and they fired again. And one of the MGs fired. Okay, they are. Let's examine the troops before we get into the details here. They took a casualty and their suppression isn't nothing. Wow. For a beginner player, I highly recommend playing the Germans in this game. They are probably the easiest to manage in terms of suppression and such like. That's what I'm finding. I already knew that before, but now it's become really apparent. I don't know why the Czech forces are really kind of not putting much of a fight. I'm not sure what that is. Is that just because of the national characteristics of that of their forces, or is there some other reason? I mean, they have taken a lot of casualties, and maybe that's playing into it. I don't know. Okay, so moving on. Looks like he's taken some. Okay, he's taken those now, so there are definitely enemy units in the vicinity here. So these guys probably should maybe pull back. gonna need those victory X's now. I mean, he's taken quite a few losses, so he needs the points to compensate for that. And by now he's probably realized that there aren't any Germans in that area as a result of my bad planning. So, but I doubt he'll. I mean, I doubt he'd push forward very far there. He'll probably put some recon out just to make sure the areas, you know, there aren't any threats about. But I highly doubt that he'll do anything more than that. Okay, so let's look around. Might see something. No, his line of sight is very restricted there. Yeah, I don't see any point in not, because I know he's close by. I don't see any point in actually pushing forward here. So far my casualties have been quite low. Let's keep it that way. Casualty been low, but I mean I've lost an entire scout section, so that's quite a lot of points. That's 20 points. Like losing whole sections is very costly. So generally want to avoid those. Using 1 or 2 soldiers for, I think it just counts them as 1, I think, or something like that. 2 points. I can't remember. But as it gets higher and higher, you know, the more losses you take in a section, eventually, if you lose the entire section, then you lose all the points for it. I mean, the cost, the points that you paid for it is what you is the points you lose in the battle. So you don't want to get into those situations. And the Czechs have taken quite a lot of hard losses, like entire sections gone. I'm beginning to suspect that's the main reason why they're struggling, is because their morale's probably being affected by the number of losses. The game does take that into account. Well, if there's anybody in line of sight there, they're not moving. They haven't moved in a while. You won't be able to see anything anyway. This way. Yeah. Well, anything far away that's not moving a significant speed now is not going to get seen. So, you should not be able to see through the trees at all. Yeah. But you might be able to see this way. Again, it's too far away unless they're moving. No chance of seeing them. And I can see that way. Yeah. Okay. Now in this area, there's still a lot of enemies around. There was a unit here that it must have been here for a long time, just waiting for somebody to come into line of sight. But I think the smoke was clearing, and smoke cleared enough that as soon as they fired one of the heavy machine guns, was able to see them. Okay, the line of sight's too restricted here. We're not gonna get much useful information out of them. And I think his is as well. This way. Can't actually see past that point. Yeah. Why not? Because it looks visually like 15. Oh, oh right. Okay, he's at height 10, that's why. I thought he was at on the same slope. He's not. Okay, his line of sight is very restricted. Not useful at all. Not seeing anything there. Now, I don't know whether he's actually pulled back or is it just that the smoke is obscuring line of sight enough. I guess I'll have to assume it's the... I guess I have to assume that they're still around because that's a sensible thing to do. Now, if they moved into line of sight very slowly, I would not see them. I don't see any point. I don't see any point sticking around here, so let's pull back here. And pull back here. If they come across here, I may actually move further back this way, just to not be right on this position. In case they decide to come across here. Well, there's only one turn left, so that's not really that important, maybe. My philosophy is you play every turn like this is going to be another turn. No, it's just how I do it. So even though it's close to the end of the game, it's not. I still keep doing the same things. Fortunately, they are not going to be useful. That position means I'd have to move him somewhere else. But let's move him up first. This is very risky, especially if there's enemy units right here. I've managed to get away with this a few times, but That's usually when there was only one squad around. I'm expecting there to be a lot more around. Oh, this could be fatal. But I need line of sight, so need to know what's back here. Actually, let's move him first. There. Whoa! Okay, fatal. Yes. How fast was he? He was only moving 3. Well, there were so many squads there. Yeah. Oh, that's it. He's done. Nope, the suppression used up all his movement, so he's not escaping, unfortunately. So let's. I should set up a quick way to take snapshots, so that I don't remember where everything is. While he can see things. Well, I rallied him, thinking I would get some movement back, but it didn't work. So I've actually made it worse for him now, because now he's going to take full hits because he's not pinned anymore. Shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Oh well. I make lots of them. MG squad. See, this is why moving up here is not a good idea. And just to prove the point. And a bit costly, I think. I actually wasn't anticipating it'd be that close. I thought he'd be actually positioned further back. Because that's actually kind of convenient for me. That positioning. Okay. Now, what is he trying to do? They're moving at 4. They are not moving. They're in cover. They haven't moved in a while. Okay. Because I haven't figured that out. Seen from here. There. I can actually see that one. Okay. That's interesting. Actually look around just in case, because every time you turn the squad, it gets another spotting attempt. So it's helpful to, when you do that, it improves your chances of seeing something. But I don't know how. It's not clear how. Like if you turn, if if you turn in the same direction more than once, does you get another attempt in that direction, or is it like only one um, re-roll of the dice for each time, for each direction you look in? So if you spin around twice, you get more attempts. I suspect it's not, but it's not clear that is actually the case. Okay, but this is interesting because at least it revealed a few more. So these guys are actually visible. The only reason they weren't visible before was because they didn't fire. They hadn't fired in a long time. Okay. And that means they can probably see them. Not sure how useful that is. No, they actually didn't fire. I don't think they fired. And the only reason we can see them is because the Recon did actually spot them before he took the hit. Which, the surprising thing here is that he actually, normally, when your Recon squad takes a hit like that, you don't learn anything, right? The fact that he rallied is probably what's helping me here. So, well, but he's lost. There's no way to pull him back now, so... the question is what to do here. We have up here. Who else can see him? Nobody else can see him. He's pinned. There's probably others around here that we can't see. Okay, so, so moving into the edge of this hill is not going to be very successful. And these are this is the squads we can see. And I did say they came in. The sect came in sections of 2. Yeah, the game doesn't really allow you to buy one tank unless you buy it at the end of your purchase, and you only have enough points to get one of them. And that's really the only way you can actually get. You can split up a section or platoon to get just the one of something. But a gamey approach. But it works. Sometimes you only want one of something, but even you have to kind of plan that out very carefully. You have to have just enough points to get one of what you want. So it does. You have to spend a bit of effort figuring it out. Okay, so I don't know. He's at height 5, so moving out across here is not going to expose me to that. But I don't know if there's anybody in here. Let's see if we have any covering fire. We can see into there and there. That's it. So I think he should move forward. That's not helping. They can't see into that area. They'll need to move as well, it looks like. Yeah, so let's put him here. Why is his movement only... Why is his movement only 1? Well, there was another squad here that retreated this way. I don't know if it took a lot of hits, so it may have been dispersed. It wasn't destroyed. The game at least tells you that. It was dispersed. You have no way of knowing. In play by email, anyway. In single player, because the log will show that. And also if you have it in line of sight, I mean that's the other issue. You have to actually have it in line of sight when it gets dispersed. If it gets dispersed out of your line of sight, it doesn't tell you. Even in single player, I don't know what to do here. I'm not serious about going forward to take this, but I need to actually take up better positions than I have. Now, if they're seriously thinking of moving up here, I don't know if that's... Then I'm better off just waiting back here. Moving them over here, because they know where... I mean, they spoiled that one, obviously, so... I don't know. Okay, well, this is what we're not doing. We're not moving forward here. There's just too many squads up there. I can move down this way. So easily. Question is if I move. I'm thinking actually moving this Recon back, because if they move up this way, then you'll get spotted. actually move down here. Please give us line of sight along this area. If he moves here, you'll see that. You can see that now anyway. Yeah, let's move them back this way. The Recon moved. I'll leave those two there, and actually going to move the rifle squad back here, and then eventually the next turn maybe move them down this way. So I don't know. They aren't moving. They are moving. It moves in here. So yeah, if they don't move up this side of the hill. Cover that part, I think. Yeah. That. Unfortunately, there's no cover here, so you can't move very fast. Nice to get the Panzerjäger up on this side, but there's not going to be enough time. Anyway, yeah, let's move them this way. Cover that side. And we'll move the reserve up this way. We'll leave the mortar there for now. Maybe useful in a little bit. Yeah. Where am I trying to go here? This way. There was a squad in here. Unfortunately, I don't have anything close by that can see. Taking a few casualties already. Nobody can see in there. So it's gonna have to be a leap. I know there's nobody over here. but at least it covers this area here if they move in there. He's out in the open now. If there's anybody there, they didn't see him. Kind of hesitant to move up here because there's nobody around. Yeah, there's nobody to fire into that hex, so. Yeah, I think I'll wait. Not really any. Nope, not going anywhere at the moment, so. I think I'm gonna move Panzerjäger up the side. I'll think about it when I'm actually gonna move him in there this turn. It'll tell me if there's anybody there. It's pretty much the only way I'm gonna find out at the moment. Okay, I think that's my movement. Mortar fire, I guess. Well, I know the tank is over there. It'd be useful to actually bring these out. Oh, which reminds me, I think I'm better off moving them back. Oh, maybe not. Let's leave them there. That's the possibility they might be used in that area, so. I think we're okay leaving them there for the moment. Anyways, chance of getting a hit. Getting anything are pretty slim. I don't know if they'll leave an opportunity fire at that range, but we'll see. Okay. very few shots left. I might as well use it, I guess. He's pinned but moving. Worked on the tank the last time. We'll see. Because I won't know the result. Because you'll have killed my only line of sight by the time that artillery lands, so... okay. Just that, and... okay, so we're back to moving them this way, I think. Yeah. It won't get anywhere close, but like I said, you keep playing on, like, there's always going to be another turn. That's my philosophy, so I'll stick to that. Okay. I think I'm done. Check. Anybody who hasn't moved. Actually, before I do that, I do need to get these into a better position right now. Move them this way, and then down that way in the next turn. Put him over there. And yeah, that was it. I think that's the only things I've the only movement I missed. Okay. Back to him. Check ranges. Range 5. No, let's reduce that to 3. Range 3. 3. No. Let's reduce that to 3. If he moves up here, he's the only one who can actually hit him, I think. There's there's one hex. But he moves up there, then the tank will probably follow him fairly quickly, so it's probably not too healthy for him. Well, yeah, I was going to decide whether I was going to move that one. No, I'm going to leave him there. Okay, next. What I didn't do was look around. I moved him and did not look around. Which is kind of pointless. I'm leaving this at a very long range. They probably won't do anything, though. I doubt it. There's no need. There's absolutely no need for them to do anything. So. Reset that to 3. Reset that to 3. Okay, and I think I'm done. Probably artillery arriving. Let's see.